Ah, the moon. It hits my eye, not unlike a large pizza pie.
Some say that's amore.
And if a sad British dude sings in trite platitudes?
That's amorse.
Well, well, well. The infamous Athena O'Brien. Nice to finally meet face to face.
The not quite as infamous but still impressively deadly assassin known only as the Child Star. Back at you, sis.
Who's the muscle?
Oh, you mean Sven? Say hi, Sven. Sven is the best kind of manservant. Tall, Swedish, and dumb.
Quite a dramatic meeting place. Your choice or Sven's?
My competitors have started using long-range listening devices to eavesdrop in on my recruiting.
God, when did the assassination game get so corporate?
Citizens United, of course. But here on the walkway over the Hudson, 3,000 feet from either shore, we're safe. So, what say you to my offer?
I wasn't sure at first. The latest grist at the rumor mill says you've been compromised. Maybe even brought in?
I'd have thought you of all people could recognize half a story when you heard one. The EMF may have held me in their pathetic clutches for a laughably short time, but no cage holds Athena O'Brien for long.
All of your background checks out. I've even interviewed a former contractor of yours to confirm the group pays promptly.
So is that a long way of saying you're out, or that you're in?
I'm in.
Ha! You don't know how in you are.
You're no Swedish manservant! Get these cuffs off of me! What's the meaning of this, O'Brien?
Sorry, Chickie, it's out of my hands. I'm cuffed to him, too.
I'd have thought the Child Star would know when her production's been shut down. By the EMF? Well done, Bowden.
Truth be told, I haven't been chained to two women this dangerous since I helped Faye and Polar host the Golden Globes.
Oh, I'm hearing that story later.
And welcome to EMF Remote HQ, Poughkeepsie location.
A residence inn?
Covert need not mean costly.
Great work, Skip. I've radioed Zelda that the Child Star has been grounded.
Indeed. I said we'd have her in custody by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is
8:57 on the dot.
Fine, Skip. You and the bet. Take them.
McGrath, please. Volcano queso Takis are your favorite. We'll split them.
Aw, you're the best, bud.
Have I been captured by a Benetton ad? Who are you people? And how did you catch me, the one and only Child Star?
Our intel said you were in Poughkeepsie, so first our tech whiz here hacked the CCTV systems of Vassar, Marist, SUNY New Paltz, and Dutchess Community College.
Higher education equals lower network security.
Once we spotted you, we enacted an elaborate multi-day tale. Remember Sebastian, the Uber driver? Want a tic-tac? 5 stars, please.
Amazing.
And do you recognize me? Maybe in these Warby Parkers?
The ex-contractor I used to vet the organization.
Meanwhile, I spent 2 days in a flight simulator preparing that, if I do say so myself,
Oh, you may say so.
exceptionally sweet helicopter swoop over the walkway of the Hudson to collect you quickly once we had the goods on you.
But we still needed to get the goods. You in the act of agreeing to kill for money. And for that, we rolled out the best bait we have.
He means rolled out, literally.
Wheel her in, McGrath.
You know, in Silence of the Lambs, they had a team of 2 to handle the supervillain Dolly.
Oh, quit whining, Hackatha Christie. You've clearly skipped a couple of leg days.
Athena O'Brien, it really is you.
Yeah, take a picture. It'll last longer.
Of all the people to find playing footsie with the fuzz.
Footsie? You think I'm up here on the world's most uncomfortable RV by choice?
Some of us were against bringing Athena into the field,
You mispronounced all of us.
The Morbius re-release seems logical by comparison.
but it worked.
Of course it did. I'm brilliant. How you all got anything done without me is the real question.
Hey, Felon of Troy, maybe keep your criticism of the team that caught you on the DL. Now let's roll. It's back in the spare bedroom with you.
Caught is a very loose term, thank you
Why
very
are you
much.
this heavy? You're so small.
And honestly...
Go in the bedroom and shut up.
Thank heavens that Residence Inn had a suite available. Whew. One of those two would not have survived the night on the same pull-out couch.
Did you hear Athena criticize McGrath for using a cookie theft technique to hack the Marist network? If she sang one more verse of C is for clumsy, McGrath was going to snap.
Two strong personalities will always butt heads, but we needed Athena to pull this one off.
Skip, it's Z on Secure Line 2.
Yes, Section Chief?
Well done, Skip. I hear the child star is in hand, and you acquitted yourself quite well in the field.
Now, I bet you say that to all the field team leaders, Section Chief, but really, it was nothing.
Nonsense. It was quite the gamble using Athena as bait. But the gamble paid off, and now you'll have her back in Supermax before Pat arrives in town for her 3-day conference.
Oh, 3 whole days in Poughkeepsie. Oh, the memories she'll make.
I wouldn't be too jealous, Agent Kovack. God knows what she's doing there. All it says on our shared calendar is CIA stuff. But whatever it is, it's important enough that top brass wanted the child star situation taken care of ahead of it.
Dr. Studebaker's here to handle the interrogation, Section Chief.
Excellent. Report back with the results. Anders out.
All right, Doctor, come right in with...
Whoa!
Backstabber.
Dr. Studebaker, no! I'd never betray your confidences.
No, Skip, look! He's literally been stabbed in the back.
With a syringe.
Okay, now I'm warming up to all of this.
Mission Rejected, the story of the world's most secret agents, the backups. Tonight's episode, the Borscht Identity.
Okay, everyone. I've got Zoom up and running so we have visual. McGrath, please turn off your cat ears filter.
Sorry, that's left over from game night. Let me undo those.
Don't. They're an improvement.
Here, little spy.
Off the furniture, McGrath.
Hey, quip mistresses. You're only both out here so we can keep an eye on you while we help Studebaker. I've got your gags in my pocket.
Aw, and I thought you were just happy to see me.
Prop up Studebaker so I can see him, please.
I'm trying. There's a lot more Studebaker here than you think. How's that?
Studebaker, can you hear me?
Mommy, is it you?
Did you have any luck using Dr. Lagrange's instructions to identify what compound he was injected with?
It's tricky. There are only trace amounts. And away from the lab, with only a threadbare field kit?
Mommy, can I wear the jammies with the feet?
6 CVSs we had to hit, and a Walgreens.
But we finally found everything on Dr. Lagrange's list.
Excellent. We've sent the ratios and balances to McGrath's communicator.
You all seem busy. Can I just go?
No.
He's hallucinating. What is he saying?
The leads.
What should we do with this?
Lagrange said not to confuse him. Just go with it.
And just what is it with which we're supposed to go?
The Glengarry leads.
Stand back, all. This lands squarely in my department. The leads are for closers, Shelley.
I did close them, John.
They kicked
They
out.
all kick out. They're stiffs.
How are your missions even more ridiculous than I expected?
Formula's ready.
Here you go, Dr. Studebaker.
Yes, Mrs. Nyborg, thank you. The coffee cake is delicious.
The effects will be temporary, but they should clear his mind long enough for him to tell us what happened.
Oh, where am I?
Dr. Studebaker, it's me, Skip Granger. You're back at the remote Poughkeepsie HQ.
Poughkeepsie. Shoot. I'm still only in Poughkeepsie.
Someone attacked you with a toxin.
I'm in here getting weaker while Charlie's out there getting... Wait. Ted Desoto. He did this.
Ted Desoto.
Who?
Doctor, are you referring to your protege at the University of Chicago?
From 95 to 98. He was the sharpest mind I ever trained, Skip.
Wait, what did you call me?
Skip, that's your name. You just said so.
Clearly, Lagrange outdid herself with this concoction.
Desoto and I had a falling out during the development of the Deceptionum. He wanted to move into human trials well before it was safe. I fired him and he went underground, selling his services as a psychopharmacologist on the black market to the highest bidder.
The entrepreneurial sort, hey?
You'd have hated him, McGrath. Old school elitist misogynist, but man did he know his pentathols.
Okay, he knows my name too. I need to go lie down for a bit.
Where did Desoto attack you, and why?
I can answer one of those questions easily enough, Gloria.
He knows my name, too.
You all need hobbies.
I had stopped at the CVS just off the highway to grab extra syringes. And a Diet Dr. Pepper, of course. When I heard Desoto's voice in the next aisle. I ducked behind an end cap as he passed, and sure enough it was him, looking like he hadn't aged a day in 30 years.
Any particular skincare regimen he might be using?
Bowden, any regimens he's using you'll want to avoid.
I see. And yes, I just wanted to hear him say my name too.
The medications he was buying concerned me, so I followed him to the Galleria on Route 9, where he slipped into that killer black light arcade and mini-golf set up on level 2.
Oh, was Barry working? He's late with alimony again.
He went straight for the retro sit-down spy hunter, so I hid behind the elevator action console until he left.
Just hid.
I may have cleared 3 buildings. We were there for a while. Then I followed him to the parking garage, but that was a mistake. He'd made me, and this was a trap. That's when he hit me with a syringe.
We've been trying to isolate the compound in that syringe.
Don't bother, McGrath. As soon as it hit my bloodstream, I knew he'd dosed me up with about 20 milligrams of Cyclide 17. It causes the subject to experience a kind of euphoria where fiction and reality become indistinguishable.
Like Fox News. Jinx!
He was about to hit me with a second syringe when a car turned the corner. He panicked and ran. But before the Cyclide kicked in, I was able to snap this photo and call an Unter to get back here.
Thank you for brand loyalty in crisis, Doctor.
He got a picture of Desoto fleeing.
What's that on his belt?
It looks like a laminated ID.
Send it to me. Let me see if I can enhance it.
Run a wavelet and histogram equalization on it. It'll bump up the contrast.
We don't need any more help from the potato heiress today.
All right. I'm just trying to get home in time for F-Boy Island.
Any luck, McGrath?
Hold on. I'm just running a wavelet and histogram equalization. Because I want to. Okay, it's working. I see 3 letters across the top of DeSoto's ID card.
CIA!
So a master psychopharmacologist is loose.
With fake CIA credentials.
On the day that Pat is scheduled to arrive in town for CIA business.
That can't be good.
But it can be worse. I'm almost certain what was in DeSoto's second syringe. When the cocktail is Cyclide 17, the chaser is usually Thestride 9.
And what exactly is Thestride 9?
By itself, Thestride 9 is harmless, but alongside Cyclide, it renders the subject exceptionally susceptible to suggestion. Couple that with Cyclide's reality blurring, and let's just say it's not a combination to take before you hit the rave.
This situation has gone from bad past worse, it's hung a left at dire, and now approaches the city limits of catastrophic!
You've got to figure out if there's a CIA facility near Poughkeepsie. With that fake ID, it's clearly linked to DeSoto's plan.
Actually, McGrath, I'm not sure...
Bowden and I can visit the Galleria arcade and see if DeSoto left any other evidence behind.
And I can research elevator action while we're there. Carl Weathers is working on an adaptation/sequel, Elevator Action Jackson.
Ahem.
Or not works too.
Team, we're handing this one off.
We're what?
Granger, are you sure?
We're working from a remote HQ, prepped for a different mission, without access to our full complement of equipment. We don't even have our slide projector.
Truly, how have we survived?
But worst of all, while she was of use in the Child Star's apprehension, I'm hesitant to keep Athena O'Brien out of Supermax longer than necessary. Something could go wrong.
But we've already got the clues to work
DeSoto will be going to
Pat is
ground.
landing today.
Sorry, did you just use pig Latin and finger quotes to keep me from recognizing my own name?
There's something else.
I think Lagrange's cocktail is fading.
Both Cyclide and Thestride decay rapidly outside refrigeration. DeSoto had both on his person, so whatever he's planning, it's soon.
Dr. Studebaker!
Why, open your pretty mouth and talk while I look for some liquor.
And there he goes.
I know you must have some liquor in the place.
Studebaker's fantasy world is uncomfortably close to mine.
I've always depended on the kindness of agents.
Skip, that ices it.
We've no time to hand this one off.
It's up to us, and the clock is ticking.
Okay, you're right. We'll just need to deal with this and Athena all at once. So, CIA facilities near Poughkeepsie, New York. Those should be sparse.
Pulling up the agency map now. Nothing active on here, no.
Hold on. FDR lived just north of here, in Hyde Park. I remember from when I understudied Gene Smart in a gender-blind Sunrise at Campobello. Perhaps he built a secret CIA facility?
You know the CIA was founded after FDR died, right?
Well, he was forward-thinking.
Bowden's closer than you think.
What are you on about, deadweight?
Just Google CIA Hyde Park. Or is that hack too complex for you?
The Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park.
The cooking school? Wait, what does that have to... Oh, the initials! CIA!
You're suggesting DeSoto is infiltrating a cooking school?
Makes as much sense as a CIA satellite office in the Hudson Valley. The Rhinebeck is lovely this time of year.
Paul Rudd lives there. It's lovely year-round.
Wait, Skip. Are you considering listening to Athena's theory? This is a woman who once double-crossed the Emir of Kuwait while triple-crossing the Yakuza and quadruple-crossing up with people.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
And now, while she's in the field with us, one of our team has been assaulted by an underworld figure. It shouldn't be hard to connect the dots when there are only 2 dots.
These are very good points.
Thank you, Master Assassin.
McGrath, be wary of aligning yourself with a former child actress. No one on Earth can find and exploit your personal doubts quicker.
Or spot someone acting in bad faith quicker.
Hey, that's enough from the second most accomplished felon in the room.
Second, I think you mean third.
Oh, don't flatter yourself, narc. I don't see a volcano lair anywhere on your CV.
This isn't helping. McGrath, you and I are off to the Culinary Institute of America.
What? You're lending credence to...
To a perfectly logical course of reasoning, yes. DeSoto's fake ID could well be from a cooking school, especially if his plot involves delivering toxins.
I can't believe this. I'm going to be surrounded by food, and I can't even be happy about it.
Bowden, Gloria, your idea was also good. Visit the Galleria, see if DeSoto left any more evidence.
Maybe near Elevator Act?
Hey, no.
Oh.
Great plan, Skip. I can see why you're in charge. I'll just chill out with the child star and Mr. Memory here. They got pay-per-view porn at this hostel, or...?
No, you're with us. If college taught me anything, it's that residence inns are far too easy to escape from.
It taught you what?
You'll stay handcuffed to me.
Oh, usually that's second date territory.
Well, that takes care of one incarcerated murderess for which we're legally responsible. What about the second?
We can't exactly leave Studebaker in charge.
Don't hang back with the brutes.
Well, the world's least comfortable RV suddenly has an opening.
Good call. I'll strap her in.
What?
Would you
No!
misbehave?
Hands off me, you
Get over
Oh,
buckled
quit your
in.
griping. It's perfectly ergonomic.
Sure, for an octopus.
Now, team, we've each got our assignments. What we don't have is time. So, for Studebaker and for Pat, let's get one last DeSoto off the road. Ha!
All I said was I didn't get the reference. We don't have to...
See, DeSoto was a brand of automobile that shut down over 60 years ago, so there aren't any left on the road except Ted DeSoto.
Okay, fine. It works. The DeSoto joke works. Are you happy?
Happy adjacent, we still have to figure out a way into the school.
Never fear when cold hard cash is near.
Do I want to know where that came from?
Dunno. Do you want to know how easy it is to pickpocket a babbling idiot dosed up with Cyclide 17?
How on earth did you manage that while handcuffed to me?
If you don't want scary answers...
Told you we should have shipped her home. Parcel select ground.
Hush, someone's coming.
If I can't get it to perfect temperature, this duck will never sear.
Mon Dieu, out of the firing pan into the...
Hey, you two.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Over here, please, Gareth and Everton.
Oh, sure, Gareth and Everton, but DeSoto was too obscure.
How would you guys like to make $500 the easy way? My friends and I are in need of chef's aprons.
You want our aprons?
Ooh, you catch on quick.
And then we wouldn't have to go back into the kitchen?
No, you wouldn't. You'd give us the aprons and...
I'll see you later, Captain Jet, bye!
Then you two leave.
They didn't even take the money.
I haven't seen a guy run away from a kitchen that fast since I explained Rocky Mountain oysters to Bowden. What's going on in there?
Well, slip on these aprons and let's find out as fast as we... Ooh, my phone. Gloria, any luck at the arcade?
You'd better believe it. I've got plenty of dirt.
Well, tell me.
You don't understand. I've got actual dirt, and a lot of it. As soon as we got to the Blacklight Arcade / mini golf arena...
Which is great, and we have to come back.
So first off, when I suggested this leg of the mission, I forgot how distracting mini golf is to Bowden.
It's golf, but smaller.
Ahem. I found the spy hunter sit-down where Studebaker spotted DeSoto. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, until I noticed footprints on the console floor.
Do they give us some information on what DeSoto was wearing? Shoe size? Gait analysis?
It's not the footprints, it's what they're in.
DeSoto left a trail of fine, rich, black dirt.
It's like crushed Oreos, only organic.
I've never seen anything like it.
Interesting. Good work, you two. Check in on Studebaker and the Child Star, then make your way to the Institute. I have a feeling we may need backup.
Well, surely we've got time for a quick round of 18.
For the last time after the assignment. So, a DeSoto was a type of car?
Yes, what Skip was going for was that.
Ready to go?
Hold on, Athena needs an apron.
Oh, for the love of...
No problemo. Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
What?
Right size and everything.
Athena, no, you can't. McGrath, help me out here.
Don't look at me. I didn't bring her.
Okay, fine. What's done is done, but Athena, no more incapacitating innocent bystanders, okay?
Fine. Whatever.
Ready, McGrath?
Let's go reboot Cutthroat Kitchen.
Good gravy! It's acceptable gravy. Nothing more. I have to start over. I have to start all over.
I don't know what I expected, but it's not this.
Hard agree. This doesn't feel like a kitchen. It's more like
Attend hut.
Fall in line, McGrath.
What?
A line of chefs. Find one and fall in. I've got a feeling this is about to get...
Most of you pathetic, lackluster pukes know who I am. But for newbies unfortunate enough to find themselves in my kitchen for the first time this evening, I am Cookery Sergeant Workman. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Because I am hard. You will not like me. But the more you hate me, the better you will cook.
What in the Full Metal Jacket potato is...
Hush.
Who said that? Who's the slimy little microwave-happy, twinkle-toed food avoidant down here who just signed their own death warrant?
Attention chefs. T-minus 2 hours till gala commencement. T-minus 2.
Well, somebody's fairy frickin' godmother is watching out for them because I don't have time to Columbo my way to whoever's insubordinate mouth just shut off. But trust me, I will be watching you. Remember 2 things. First, this is the most important night on the Institute's calendar. The slightest error will be cause for expulsion.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, once this Oscar clip wraps up, let's just ask one of these 100 other chefs what's going on here.
And second, the primary rule of tonight's event.
Sir, we do not speak of tonight's event, not even to each other, sir.
Or not.
You have your orders now. Cook!
Sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We need to figure out what's going on here, so let's fan out and see what we can learn. Try to look busy while not actually doing anything.
All my life has prepared me for this moment.
Skip, do you copy? We're on the Institute grounds and headed your way.
Good. All well with the child star?
She's secure. Studebaker's actually keeping her, occupied.
What? A streetcar named Denial is watching the prisoner? Actually, when he woke up, he was not Blanche Dubois.
Oh, thank heavens he was himself.
We didn't say that.
Everything's coming up, Biffy. Sing out, Louise.
Prison is pain.
All right, keep your eyes peeled and whoop, must keep quiet or Scary Cookman will hear me, Granger off comms.
Scary Cookman? I read for that role on The Bear. Whoa!
Quiet! Stay down!
Why are we hiding behind this farm truck?
Because somebody hasn't cleaned its rims. Look!
Holy soot! That dirt is just as black as what DeSoto left behind in the spy hunter machine.
Ooh! Shh! Someone's coming. See those shoes?
Dirtier than the best man's speech at Tarantino's wedding. It must be DeSoto.
He took a bag from the truck, and now he's headed for that building, the one with all the HVAC condensers.
That bag could be full of Thesteride, Silide, who knows how many ides.
If we wait for Skip to come back online, we'll lose him. Are you ready to chase down a DeSoto?
Was that a pun?
Was Skip's.
Fair enough. Let's go.
Outstanding teamwork, recruits.
Attention chefs. T-minus 1 hour till gala commencement. T-minus 1.
This
Will
way,
you ever
this way.
try to move naturally? God, these cuffs chafe. Honestly, you are the stiffest undercover I've ever seen.
You're just looking around while holding a whisk. How's that elegant spycraft?
Well, you know what they say. No whisk, no reward. Eh?
McGrath, I've never been this happy to see you. Did you find anything out?
Nothing. I've been carrying this bag of flour around like I mean it for a half an hour, and nobody is saying anything about tonight.
Their operational security is surely impressive. Athena, have you learned anything?
Learned anything? I'm handcuffed to you, you colossal boob. Even if I wanted to, how
Calm
could
down,
I...
settle down.
Unhand me, you boob. Hey, zip ties. Oh, why, I
You
oughta...
three! No time for chit-chat. This institution's reputation is on the line.
Sir, yes, sir.
You two. I don't recall seeing your faces in these halls before.
Oh, sir, no, sir. We're transfers. Yes, transfer students, sir.
Transfer from where?
Rensselaer.
Polytechnic.
Agricultural and mining.
Technical. State College.
In Boise, sir.
I see. Is Donaldson still on staff there?
Donaldson, I am. No, sir.
Good job, recruit. I was testing you. Now go boil the spinach for the sog paneer. Our guests are on the premises and we need that dish served exactly the way Modry likes it. Or we'll have a rehash of last year. And you!
Yeah?
That's some of the best whisk carrying I've ever seen. Keep up the good work.
Ha! See, Granger? Don't be so whisk-averse.
Oh, no. If we're making sog paneer at a CIA event for someone named Modry, this could be far worse than we thought.
I don't know. I'm surrounded by 1,000 plates of food I can't eat. That's pretty much DEFCON 1.
We're not going to find the answers we need here, that's for sure.
Only there were an easy way to spread out throughout the complex.
So you two blind, stupid, or both? Do you not see the dozens of nondescript doors that let the servers move about campus unseen? Or have you never infiltrated a classy establishment?
Please don't answer that, Skip.
Okay, perfect. That's what you two are now, servers. McGrath, I'm cuffing Athena to
You're
you.
sticking me with babysitting detail?
Please, you don't dream about this nightly.
I would rather stay close to the kitchen in case any leads do come up.
And where do you want me to take Julia Childish here?
Ooh, you've been sitting on that one a while, haven't you?
Since the aprons, yeah.
Athena, you're so convinced you're that much better than us at spycraft? Prove it. I need you two to search every building on campus for Viraj Modry.
The head of the Indian Intelligence Bureau? Why would he be here?
Because I'm starting to think the CIA business is CIA business.
Whole, heavy buttercream, yogurt, curds and whey. This must be the dairy for the entire institute.
There's our man, scoping out that vat up there. Do we make our move?
I'm not sure he's made his yet. And if we don't let him, we may never learn what's going on. Shh! Someone else is here. Hi, Kiva!
Oh, hey, who are you?
Who in the Jackie Chan is this now?
We'll have to Chris Tucker our way into this fight to find out.
Hi, Kiva!
Take some of that.
Get off of
McGrath?
Bowden?
Kovack?
Athena!
Distraction.
Smoke bomb!
Let's hope that's all it is. If this guy studied with Studebaker, we could all be doing cell block tango in a second.
Oh, fiddlesticks! Desoto's gone!
Wow, language.
And you! Why aren't you with Skip?
Skip sent us on a reconnaissance mission.
Well, you botched our only chance of figuring out what Desoto was trying to do with these vats of... What is this, anyway?
Sour cream!
Hold on, I have a field test. Let me check a sample of the sour cream for a thestrite cyclide compound. Nothing. It's clean.
So we're at square one.
And again, who's right in the middle of the foul-up?
Well, you three mainly, but who am I to call you out on?
Look, we need to table this and find Skip. His comms are still off, and he needs to know DeSoto is still on the road.
Please don't phrase it like that.
It'll just drag the whole joke thing up again.
Attention, chefs. T-minus 30 minutes till gala commencement. T-minus 30.
Okay, deep breaths. It's a country of 1.4 billion. Just because they're serving a Modry doesn't mean they're serving the...
Start moving out the antipasto!
Servers moving into those passageways. I could answer this question myself.
Excuse me, fine waiter-type person. Let me take this off your hands.
Seamless, just seamless. All right, just follow this train of servers, and I'm sure I'll find this is...
Ladies and gentlemen of the intelligence community, I welcome you one and all to our annual CIA at the CIA International Gala.
An international incident of the highest order waiting to happen.
Skip? Skip! Now where the shucked corn has he gone to?
He was right here when we left.
McGrath, did you leave Athena alone with Skip at any time?
We did split up for a bit.
After which he very strangely sent you both away.
After which he disappeared!
Ooh, hey, cool lever.
No, don't pull that! It's up!
I think she knew what it was.
Later, skaters.
Wait, what?
Stop her!
I've lost her in the crowd.
She's going to make a move for Skip, I'll wager.
Who's making a move for me?
Skip!
Wait, where's Athena?
Where do you think?
First opportunity, she ran away faster than JK rolling at DragCon.
Rats. I thought we had something going there. The Puma is loose. Repeat, the Puma is loose. Initiate gamma contingency.
What the hell are you talking to?
I'll explain it on the way. Let's get to the parking lot.
Prius, Acura, Prius, Jesus. Oh, a Subaru, finally, some sensible lesbians at this school, but... Ooh, hold the phone. Is that a Maserati Gran Turismo? Sweet! Darn it, where's the wiring harness? Oh!
Not the harness I'd be worried about if I were you.
Chet?
Take a picture, baby. It'll
I already
last.
used that one. What are you doing here?
I've been the Athena escape policy from the word go. Been sitting in this car for hours ever since Skip updated me on the plan. I knew if you got free, you'd hightail it for the flashiest getaway car. Oh, you've also got a tracker in your bloodstream.
Puma secured?
In her pen. Neat as you please.
At least my codename's cool.
Thanks, Agent Phillips. Good to have you back in the fold.
Sure thing. I'll be at the Denny's down the highway if anyone needs me.
Denny's?
He sure was in a hurry.
Well, Denny's.
Skip, I'm sorry I doubted you. Of course you and Zelda had an Athena contingency plan in place.
Yes, but I can't tell you how disappointed I am to have had to use it.
Oh, really? I'd have thought you'd relish the chance to say you got the upper hand on the great Athena O'Brien again.
No, this was never about control, or besting you, or adding another feather to my proverbial chapeau.
God, 2 hours around gourmet food and he's speaking French.
Athena, under that hardened, murderous, puma-loving shell that you've so carefully cultivated, there's a woman who refused to irradiate thousands of innocent people at the Austin Band Wars Festival. A woman furious at the world's monolithic and, yes, sometimes heartless institutions, but only because those institutions took her mother. There's good inside you, Athena O'Brien, just like there was inside McGrath when she first joined us.
Hold on. I'm the Athena comp here? I'm not sure I'm digging that.
I hoped some time with us might start to chip away at that shell. And you know what? I still do. Come on, team. Athena's not all bad, is she?
Well, at the Residence Inn, I dropped a contact lens and she pointed out where it fell.
See? The contact lens! That's something! Athena, what say you? Help or hindrance?
Oh, you're done. Okay, good. That was pretty, but the only thing that drives an O'Brien harder than escape? Good old-fashioned spite.
Okay, maybe I am the comp.
So let me Velma Dinkley you morons through all the clues you've missed regarding Desoto's actual plan.
If she can do that.
And that's a Richard Keel-sized if.
It means we can shield that one target, save Pat from embarrassment, and maybe trace Desoto's employer.
Athena, you've got 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, after the cooks mentioned Modry's sang paneer, I noticed the evening's full menu. There are specialty dishes for each representative based on their homeland. And in the dairy, Desoto went for the sour cream.
But he hadn't tainted it with a cyclide thestride compound. McGrath's test proved it.
Compound? No. Test again, and I bet you'll find Thestricide 9 by itself.
There's no time for that.
Of course there isn't, so quit slowing me down. The bigger clue is the black soil on Desoto's shoes and truck rims. It didn't click for me until I surmised that the sour cream was tainted only with the Thestricide.
He's poisoned another ingredient with the cyclide!
Which, when mixed with the sour cream, is going to send one special guest into La La Land.
But so much goes with sour cream. Believe you me, at the Burt Reynolds Dinner Theater, you bust tables when you weren't on stage.
Well, this is the Hudson Valley, home of the blackest, most fertile soil in the country. Whatever the other ingredient is, I'd wager it was locally grown, so Desoto poisoned it at the source.
That truck came from a nearby farm. I wrote down the name.
Oh, that's cute. I just memorized it. It's an organic farm south of Red Hook, and their website proclaims, a bit too proudly, I must say, that they're the CIA's only source of locally grown beets.
You figured all this out from dirt?
Don't knock being a potato heiress.
Sour cream and beets? Bowden! We need a voice, and we need it quick. Eastern European.
On this short notice, my NoHo Hank impression will have to suffice.
Gloria and McGrath, you're in charge of a 2-person takedown.
Are you sure you trust Athena?
Hardly. But I do know that those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Now, let's save a dinner.
So I say to him, do you know what I say?
General Killchenko, your borscht.
Thank you. I say, to make this work, will require a little give and take. This borscht is delicious. Just the right ratio of sour cream to... Oh, gentlemen, excuse me. I am not feeling well. Oh, restroom, please, thank you. Goodness, I feel so...
Suggestible?
What? You are my waiter.
A temporary gig, believe me. Listen to me, General. You will give me the current codes and ciphers used by your soldiers on the front. And you will do it now.
Of course. Just a moment. Ah, yes. Here they are. F-U!
What? That's it? What kind of code is simply F-U?
This kind.
Ah!
Hi, Kiva!
Oh!
Excellent work, squad, as usual. I'll be sure to let Zelda know when I get home. As I'm sure you can understand, we like to keep this evening's event low-key.
Which concerns me a bit.
Yeah, whoever hired Desoto had the intel and the lead time to concoct a scheme to influence the chief of Ukrainian security.
Agreed. But we've got Desoto in custody now, thanks to you. With a little help from Dr. Studebaker, perhaps we can get to the bottom of our remaining questions.
Well, Director, we're going to need to give Dr. Studebaker a few more days to get all the cyclite out of his system.
Yes, it would appear that his time locked in with a child star has exacerbated his condition.
Your anger makes me so happy, George.
Never talk about our son, Martha.
Well, I'll be darned. Skip, I do have to ask. Borscht is a common Eastern European dish. How did you know the Ukrainian was the target?
The menu. Had it been the Polish intelligence head, the word borscht would have been spelled the Polish way with 2 Z's, and the carrots with the beetroot hinted at Ukraine. Living with McGrath filled me with a new appreciation for the particulars of food.
Oh, they grow up so quickly.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the most important thing is that Athena is on her way back to a maximum security cell, where she belongs.
Thank God. Having her with us in the field was a whole thing.
It certainly was a challenge, but she did crack the case.
Sure. While she wasn't trying to crack our skulls.
Skip, you're not thinking of using Athena in the future, are you?
I think if we'd given up on McGrath after her initial foibles, then she'd be the one in a supermax, Gloria would still be fetching coffee, Bowden still be bussing at the Burt Reynolds Dinner Theater,
I'd like to think I'd be serving by now.
and I'd still be writing passphrases.
You do still write passphrases.
My hobbies are my business. The point is, deep inside that puzzle box of neuroses, ambition, and snark that Athena calls a psyche, there's something worth saving.
That's one serious gamble, Skip.
Do you think it's worth the risk?
I don't know, but it's certainly worth the whisk. Ha! Inside joke.
Mission Rejected was created and produced by Pete Barry, J. Michael DeAngelis, and John Dowgin. This episode was written by John Dowgin from a story by Pete Barry, J. Michael DeAngelis, and John Dowgin, and directed by J. Michael DeAngelis. It starred Chris Klaniecki as Skip Granger, Nazli Sarpkaya as Mackenzie McGrath, Dave Stanger as Bowden Montcrief, Paige Klaniecki as Gloria Kovack, Faith Dowgin as Section Chief Zelda Anders, with Kirk White as Chet Phillips and Kevin McGrath as the Mission Voice. Also starring Ashley Banks as Athena O'Brien, Jill Ivey as the Child Star, and Bob Killion as Cookery Sergeant Workman. Guest starring John Dowgin as Dr. Biff Studebaker, Pete Barry as Ted Desoto, J. Michael DeAngelis as General Killchenko, and Sarah Rhea Werner as Pat. Music by Pete Barry. Editing and sound mixing by John Dowgin. Did you miss us? Our Patreon members got bonus material all hiatus long, including extended episodes, Discord listen-alongs, and a behind-the-scenes blog. Join us for as little as $1 a month and help support our cast. Visit www.missionrejected.com/support for more details. Tell them Mission Voice sent you. This has been a Portrait production, copyright 2022, Extraordinary Missions Limited.
Breakfast for dinner? Even at Denny's, Skip? The spicy dinner bowls are where it's at.
After today, I need something a little safer.
Well, I warned you not to bring Athena into the field.
But ultimately, she did the right thing.
Sure, just to spite you.
If she really wanted to spite us, she could have said nothing, let Desoto get away.
I guess you can never know what's going on.
in someone else's head.
Chet, what was that? Compose yourself. We're in a Denny's.
Skip, sit tight. There's someone near the door. Don't look. Just play it cool.
Oh, play it cool. Not my forte, but okay.
I think it's an old foe of mine. Someone from the old days.
Not so old, Chet. not so old.
Do you want me to radio the team?
No. Stay here. I'm gonna make a recon pass on my way to the restroom. Just be chill.
Chill. Still not my forte.
You've got this, Skip.
He certainly does. But do you?
Be right back. You're not real. You're not real!
Oh, Chet, I'm as real as any other thought in here. And I'm not going anywhere.